Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bobby Bhatia, and I'm the CEO and founder of TrakInvest. TrakInvest is the world's first virtual social equity trading platform that's been built on a learn, share, earn model. We provide you with essentially two things. We provide you with high-quality research and analytics. We provide you with contextualized news and Twitter feeds. And we also provide you with a social platform that you can share your best trading ideas with the other users. It's built as a learning tool, and it's also built as a talent identification tool. And I guess the easy way to think about it is it's an online trading somebody who doesn't have experience in the stock market or the investing community, trading stocks can be pretty intimidating and can also carry a number of limitations. And also there's an immense amount of data available on and offline, and it becomes very difficult, for a novice trader or somebody who's new to this to make any sense of it. What we've done is we've built a virtual environment that can be used by students, it can be used by retail investors, it can be used by institutional investors to come on the platform, get $100,000 of Santa money, start practicing your trading, start learning from the community, and frankly just become better traders. And while you're doing this, you also have the ability to not only win cash and sponsored prizes, but you also have the ability to get employment opportunities. And that's the talent identification piece that I'm going to talk to you about a little bit later. I think the platform combines the best of social media and compensation-based investing into a very, very simple user interface. Credibility and the quality of information that was being presented was actually very, very important for us. So in relation to that, we partnered up with Reuters, and what we do is we actually provide you, in addition to contextualized news, we also provide you 12,000 research reports that are generated on a weekly basis. These reports currently cover the following markets. They cover Australia, they cover Hong Kong, China, India, Singapore, and the US. And I think one of the key things I would like to point out here is that we're probably the only company that provides you with research in English for every single 2,200 companies listed on both the Shanghai as well as the Shenzhen Stock Exchange. We also have a stock scoring system that's based on a 1 to 10 methodology. It's a proprietary methodology. And we've actually spent an immense amount of time, research, and back testing of the data to present this to you. What the website also does is that it actually reports your trading performance. So I'll give you a real-time example, and you'll be able to see it much better when I give you some of the screenshots. But what it does is that as you come on the website and let's say you query Google stock, the algorithm for TrakInvest will tell you who is doing well in that stock. In the event that nobody has traded that stock, we're also going to tell you who's doing well in the related stocks and who's doing well in that sector. You then have the ability to look at those individual profiles and then follow them for a fee. Currently, if students are following students, they pay one person $1 to the individual who's sharing his information on the social platform. For that $1 a month, what you get is that every time that individual you're tracking or you're following puts on a trade, you get a real-time update. You can observe that trade, you can learn from that trade, or you can even choose to replicate that trade and ultimately improve your performance also. While you're doing this, you have the ability to not only attain leaderboard status, you have the ability to win sponsored cash prizes and other prizes. But I think one of the key features of our website is that of talent identification. And through active engagement with a number of corporates and the human resource departments, we have now managed to sponsor 50 internships based in India, Singapore, and Hong Kong for the top performers. The argument that we used with most of these human resources guys was with the HR departments of these banks such as Julius Baer, Religare, Reorient, Crosby, was that, listen, would you guys like to see a resume or would you like to see actual 6-month performance when you're making your recruiting decision? Let me take a look. So let me share with you, because of our limitations with our projector, I'm not able to show you the actual website. So these are screenshots, but I'll be more than happy to show you the website after my call. The website is divided into 4 different sections. It's divided into Home, Dashboard, Research Hub, Social Hub. So after you log in, you come onto your homepage where you can take stock of what your profile is, how much cash you have, how much actual cash you have because you're generating that because people are following you and you might have actually won prizes which is redeemable. You see your track record, you see the top traders in the market, and you see your connections in your social network. Who are you tracking, who are you following, and who is interested in following you. And this is where you're going to actually get a track request which you actually then approve. Once you approve and you start tracking individuals, every time they buy or sell stock, you get a real-time update. And that's where it shows up. The incentive program is very, very important for us, so you get to see, for example, Religare, which is a leading financial institution in India, is sponsoring 10 internships to see who's going to trade the best between October and December 2013. Also, we're active on social media, so you get to see the blogs. Once you're ready to trade, you hit the Start Trading button and you actually go into the dashboard. The dashboard is pretty simple. Let me just kind of walk you through it. You get an average score, the risk score from our research. If you click on the View Detailed Report, you get a 10-page report that provides you with analytics that would be similar to what your broker or anybody who has a Bloomberg terminal would be seeing. When you type in State Bank of India, you get the related stocks of State Bank of India, which you can then go and research further. But more importantly, you get track suggestions of people who are doing well in that specific stock or sector. When you open up their profile, you can choose to follow them. Of course, you also get the news and the Twitter feeds. The third item here is the Research Hub. In the Research Hub, you're able to not only look at the detailed reports and actually understand our stock scoring methodology and look at the historical charts for that, but you also have idea generation screens. And these screens are split into stock ratings. They're based on fundamentals. They're based on relative valuation, price performance, and you can do this by country. So, for example, in the fundamental screen, you can actually look at for stock as the highest dividend yielding stock, which is the stock that has the highest return on equity, and this would obviously be for a little bit more experienced trader, but also for individuals who actually want to increase their knowledge about the financial industry. So who would use this? When we started building this out, we thought, we were building this for students, and we had a very interesting, we felt that we had a very strong incentive program for students to actually come on this platform. But as we went in, we presented it to a number of people, it was very evident for us that students would use it because it allows them to showcase their talent, and it gives them opportunity. The brokers would use this because, I'll just give you a real-time example, which is if you have 500 people as your clients, this provides you an excellent communication tool to actually communicate with the people who you're covering, number one. Number two, it also puts your recommendations on a public social platform. So hopefully there's more accountability, and the type of recommendations you're going to make are going to be better recommendations. The retail investor can use this to connect to people who are generating positive return in their portfolio and then go offline and execute that trades to basically make more money. It was very important for us also as we were building this out that we got the right type of credibility and the right type of institutional and academic buy-in. The TrakInvest platform is going to be used at NUS Business School, at their Camry Business School, as well as the Risk Management Institute. It's going to be used at Singapore Management University. Students from the IIT network, which is the largest engineering network in India, are going to be using this. They produce, I think, about 200,000 engineers a year. IIM, which is a business school network, and Hong Kong University of Science and Technology. As I mentioned before, Thomson Reuters is our key information partner, and we have co-branded the research product with them. Religare is a leading financial institution in India. It's pretty diversified. It has over 1 million brokerage accounts in India, and they're going to be using this as a tool for their customers to actually learn and practice trading. The management team, we have 15 people based in Hong Kong, Singapore, and India. Collectively, we have over 100 years of experience in the finance, in the information, as well as the technology industry, having worked at, our members having worked at JP Morgan, AIG, Al Jazeera, OCBC Bank. SparkLabs has been and continues to be a very valuable investor as well as a partner for us. We also have in our investor base leading individuals and corporates from both Asia and the Middle East. So I think in conclusion, what I'd like to say is that social investing is the new paradigm, right? And I think TrakInvest is well positioned in that paradigm. The second thing is that I think this is a fantastic talent identification tool. It's a fantastic place for people to come and showcase their talent, showcase their performance, but more importantly, for that talent to be discovered. Investing so far in Asia up till now has been about arbitraging opacity. And I strongly believe that, once with TrakInvest, what you're going to do is you're going to start arbitraging intelligence and start identifying the next Warren Buffett. All right, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, you can also follow us on social media under TrakInvest, and I would like to also encourage you to come to www.trakinvest.com so you can sign up for the beta and you can actually see in detail what the platform actually provides.